Viva Las Vegas! Viva! Oh, sorry. Nobody else heard me, apart from all you lot as well. You probably heard me. I'll give the singing a miss. Anyway, today, you can guess where I'm off to. I'm off to Vegas. Well, I'm off to Vegas tomorrow, but today I'm actually going down to the airport, to the hotel, where I'm going to leave my car. Now, I like leaving my car there because when you get back and you come back from your holiday, your car's there, you get your suitcases, you put them in the boot of your car, you're in control, you hop in your car and you just go home and then you can go to bed, especially if it's a long journey like I'm going on. It's going to be like a 10-hour flight or 11-hour flight on the way back. So I just want to get in my car. However, if you have an electric car, you have to bring that into the equation. And that's an issue because you shouldn't really have to. A car there is a tool. Now, you will have, talking of tools, we're talking about evangelists. They're a bunch of tools. They will say that you should plan your journey and everything should be planned around your car. It shouldn't. You shouldn't have to plan your life around an electric car. However, you do. If you're going to leave your car at the airport hotel, then you've got to have it charged for when you get back. Now you can either charge it on the way down or you can charge it when you get on the way back. Now the thing is, if you charge it on the way back, you're tired and you just want to get back and you've got an hour to waste trying to find a charger, sitting around waiting for a charger. You've got kids with you as well, they're screaming and it all adds to it. They're all tired. You don't want it. So luckily there's only me today. I'm going to charge on the way down. But I am running short of time because I need to get down there. I'm supposed to be filming something at the hotel and I want to get down, but it's adding time to my journey. So I'm just going to take you guys with us today and show you the palaver that you have to go through if you take your car to the airport, to a hotel on holiday. If you're new to the channel, by the way, and you do like the content and you do hate electric cars, then give us a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Join me on the journey and don't forget, got a lot coming from Vegas as well. So without further ado, my friends, let's go. Viva! Viva! Las Vegas. Oh, I need to stop doing that. Right, now then, I have actually charged as much as I can. I don't think I've managed to get a full charge in it because I don't actually live here now. This is the ex-wife's house, but my charger is here. So she says, yeah, pop along and use it. So I've used the charger as much as I can. Well, I've come to see my kids. Hopefully I've got enough charge in to get me halfway down there or all the way down there, and then we shall charge up. Now I know there is a, let me just pop this back. Now I was saying there is a charger down at the Renaissance Hotel. That's not the one I'm stopping at. I'm stopping at the Premier Inn because I'm a cheapskate. But there is a charger at the Renaissance Hotel. The only problem is with that one, I've done that before, I've actually done a video on it. You have to pay to use the car park to charge your car. Even if you've got a Tesla, you still have to pay for that car park. So I think it's £2 or £3, I can't remember offhand, we'll find out anyway. So there's a charger there, and then the other ones, there are some at Milton Keynes services as well on the way down, but I don't really want to do that, although that would be a cheaper option because I can use my Porsche charging card. Anyway, let's get in the car. Plus, if I use the Milton Keynes one, God blimey, it's a bit warm. Might have to take my my hoodie off. Moaning it's warm. It's 48 degrees, I think, in Vegas. If I charge at the Milton Keynes one, then the only issue I've got then is it doesn't put me enough charge in to get back up to here to, well, I need to get to Leeds when I get back. So that's not going to work. So I need to charge really at Heathrow. So it looks like it's going to have to be the Renaissance at the Tesla chargers, but we'll see. Let's get in the car. And more importantly, remember what happens in Vegas goes on YouTube. Come on. Right, okay, so I've got 95% of battery, 229 miles of range. It's 142 miles to the Renaissance Hotel in London Heathrow, so it's probably going to be best if I charge when I'm down there. If I do stop for a coffee or a toilet break on the way down, then I will do as the evangelists say and always be charging and plug it in. So we're doing good at the moment. It is now, what time are we on? It is 20 past 1 in the afternoon, so there's no rush. We're going to take our time, but I do want to get down there. I don't really want to be messing around with charging. If I'd got a petrol car or a diesel car, I wouldn't even have to think about it, would I? I'd have gone out and filled up the night before, and I'd have been able to get down and get back without even worrying about it. But because it's an electric car, then you need it charged for when you get back to the airport. So it's a pain in the derriere, shall we say. Anyway, we're going to go with it. It says we're going to arrive at 4:15, but you need a sat nav really that goes on the time zone of an electric car, because you can add an hour onto that quite easily with it being an electric car with charging. So 5:15, a little bit later than I wanted to arrive. I wanted to get a bite to eat and then do a little bit of work and then get an early night, but that's not going to happen. So onwards, my friends. Just back there, Peugeot garage, there's a poster outside. It says experience electric. Well, I can tell you, I've experienced electric with an electric car, and I think I would have had a better experience if I put jump leads on my gonads and electrified them. It would be a better experience. It would be less painful. Right, now then, traffic lights, and I'm indicating, as you can hear. Big decision. Diet Coke, bad for you that is, bad for you, shouldn't be drinking that, I know. Or Tango Original. I think I'm going to go for Tango. Oh yeah, was it the advert, was it Tango where the orange man slapped him round the face, the big guy slapped him round the face, or was that Tango, or was that Fanta?
Yes, we could be in for a quintessential tango taste sensation here. Why, yes, Tony, let's look again.
I can't remember. Hello, Tony. And then they banned it, I think. And I tell you why they banned it, because you've just seen a clip of the commercial there. Because at school, on the Monday morning after they aired that, I think they aired that commercial, nothing to do with electric cars this, after they aired that commercial, everybody at school went round going like slapping people around the face. So they banned the commercial. I think Mary Whitehouse was like against it as well at the time or something. Who remembers Mary Whitehouse? Oh my word. Whoa, whoa. Boy racer just come speeding past me in a 1 Series M BMW or whatever, big exhaust on it, revving it as he comes by, and then stops at the traffic lights. That was obviously a waste of petrol. But do you know, when you was a kid, it wasn't really so much for me. I was a bit more of a geek. I was more into computers than sort of like cars. I mean, my first car was a Nissan Micra, 1 litre. That didn't rev at all. I mean, I think a sewing, it wouldn't, my dad used to say it couldn't pull the skin off a rice pudding. But when you was kids and teenagers, a lot of them, and a lot of my mates, David next door, I used to live next door to, the bigger the exhaust, the bigger manly manhood that you had. I've got a big exhaust, and it attracted the women and attracted the ladies as well. And he used to fit bigger exhausts to the point of some of them. I mean, if you look online, there's some comical ones, just huge exhausts. It's mad. What are you going to do now? My battery is bigger than your battery, I think you'll find. Ha! Oh, those were the days. I love nostalgia. I love nostalgia. Takes me back. I used to love Hardcastle and McCormick as well when I was growing up. Who remembers that? Drive! Was it just until the end of your driving dreams? It was brilliant. I loved it, and I wanted that car. It was called the Coyote, I think it was. Loved it. So much so, at the time, the MR2, the Toyota MR2 came out. Bit of a woman's car. I know that's not being sexist, because I personally think that some cars are a little bit more for women than they are for men. It's like, I think this Porsche Taycan, I think it's a big car, it's for a man. And I'm not being sexist or misogynistic. I'm saying it as it is. I know you're not allowed to these days. But I mean, if you look, let's think of a women's car, a little Nissan Micra that I had, although not so much at the time. It was a bit more square. When it went bubble-like, then it was a woman's car. What else is a woman's car? Let me know in the comment section down below. Name me some man's cars. Some manly cars, and then some cars for ladies, you know. I'm a lady, you know. Although Tesla, non-binary, not male or female, because most Tesla drivers identify as a complete cockwomble. And I will say this, by the way, if you drive an electric car, right, now hear me out, this is not me, this is the Simpsons that have said this, and the Simpsons predict everything, don't they? They predict everything. They've got everything right. Everything that's happened has been on the Simpsons. Look it up. In fact, people who already know, just back me up in the comment section down below, right? They did an episode where Homer test drove an electric car, and it said, I'll put the clip in here.
Hello, I'm an electric car. I can't go very fast or very far, and if you drive me, people will think you're gay.
One of us. One of us.
There you go. I think it said something like, hi, I'm an electric car, and if you drive me, people will think that you are gay. And then I think it says one of us, one of us. So they're right. You see, people who drive electric cars are gay. Unless they don't agree with electric cars, that is, like myself. Porsche Taycans excluded. Right, onwards, my friends. Although, always thought George Michael was rather good looking. You know, if I was gay, then George Michael would have made a good partner in the time, and he had a great voice. I mean, who have you got now? Again, nostalgia. Back in the day, you'd got George Michael. He was gay, really nice looking guy. Who you got now? Sam Smith. Come on, what's all that about? I mean, you can be gay without wearing tight red leather with straps around it and carrying it's just odd. He's a strange character, isn't he? I have to say. Anyway, there we go, onwards, my friends. I don't know where this video's going, I've got no idea. Wasn't me that said that, it was the Simpsons. Blame Matt Groening. Onwards. Tell you what, could be worse. I could do a cartoon and it says, if you drive an electric car, People will think you work for the BBC. Now that's controversial. I didn't say anything. I said nothing. Talking of the BBC, cancelled my TV licence because I've been paying for it, and I thought, I never watch the BBC. I never listen to the BBC, I never watch the BBC, and I don't watch live TV. I watch YouTube. And I looked up, and you don't have to pay for it. If you don't watch live TV, which I disagree with anyway, I think you shouldn't have to pay for the BBC, because they're saying, oh, even if you watch live TV and you're not watching the BBC and it's another channel like ITV or some satellite station, then you've got to pay a license, you've got to pay us money. Well, that's wrong. Absolutely wrong. Do they give, we're getting another lane here, what's going on? Do they give any of that money to these satellite stations and other channels? I don't like the BBC at all. So anyway, I cancelled it, and I went online, did all the stuff, opted out, because they send you threatening letters saying that they're going to come round, and who remembers that advert? What was it? What did it go? He's in the front room and he's watching Columbo.
Yes, there's a TV set on number 5. It's in the front room. And they're watching Columbo.
If you don't have a TV license, it won't take us long to find you.
The TV detector vans are coming for you. It was fear, to install fear into you, wasn't it? It's like he's in the front room, like they knew that you were in the front room. What a load of absolute horse manure. So I cancelled it, and I did all the thing to opt out so they don't send me letters out, threatening letters, which is, it's just hot, it's ridiculous. And I got myself YouTube Premium, which is the best investment, I have to say, and I'm not paid by YouTube to say this. It's the best investment, and if you've got YouTube Premium, pop it in the comment section down below. It's the best membership that I ever pay. It's brilliant. Can't remember what it is. Don't do it through Apple if you've got an Apple device, because you can do it through your iPhone and the App Store, but I believe it's more money if you do it through that. Do it directly through YouTube and Google, and it's cheaper. And it's brilliant. I get picture-in-picture in the UK, so on my iPhone I can flick up, listen to stuff in the background and carry on multitasking. You've got loads of music and stuff as well, free music, well, it's free in your membership. You've got loads of benefits with YouTube Premium, and no adverts. So you can get to watch me without being interrupted with an advert for an electric car. YouTube Premium, it's brilliant. I highly recommend it. And I'm not sponsored by YouTube to say that, obviously. Right, I need to get into this lane, he's flashing me. We're down to 50 miles an hour for a change. Traffic jam, I'll tell you why, because what they're doing is, on the M1, if you don't live in the UK, the powers that be and the governments and the highways agencies, a little bit like councillors, you know, they're really dim, thought that it was a great idea to take out the hard shoulder, so like when you break down you can pull over and you're not going to get wiped out by a lorry or any other vehicle while you're waiting for a recovery truck to come and pick you up. Well, the powers that be, the smart people there at the highways agency and the governments, etc., a little bit like councillors, as I say, thought it was a great idea to remove that and just say, oh, lane blocked, and have smart motorways. But it wasn't that smart, because a lot of people was actually getting killed with it. I've broken down before in the inside lane with no hard shoulder, and it's not funny, I can tell you. It's absolutely daunting. So what they've done now is gone, oh yeah, it wasn't a brilliant idea. Yeah, we'll put them back. We'll put like little laybys in and put them back. So they've admitted basically that it was the wrong idea. And it makes you think, it's the same people that are putting bike lanes in, bus lanes in, making the roads narrower and making us drive electric cars. These brainless buffoons that work for the government and works for these agencies, who are pen pushing, beige wearing, corned beef eating twerps who are in power are actually, they need to just stop it. Just get rid of them. Just get rid of them. Listen, they just put people in. Oh, it winds me up. Anyway, come on. And I'm not like Victor Meldrew. I could start singing Viva Las Vegas again if you want. Anyway, bit of an update for you. 88% of battery, 211 miles of range, and 121 miles to go to get to the hotel where we can charge up. I may stop for a little coffee, or if I can find a Starbucks on the way down, and have a strawberry frappuccino. So there we go. Right, anyway, rant over, and fancy a strawberry frappuccino. I've got obsessed with iced coffee and strawberry frappuccinos. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm changing. I'm metamorphosizing. And I know Starbucks. I think you'll find Starbucks, you shouldn't use them. I'm not getting involved in all that. I just want a strawberry frappuccino. Okay, wondering where to charge is now the least of my worries, all right? I've literally just gone to scratch under my arm there, and I thought, what's that? What's that flapping around? I've got bingo wings. I'm getting old. I mean, I've got bingo wings. Oh, this is terrible. I don't need this before I'm going away. Although I could do bingo. Number 5. The amount of times that you need to charge on your way to the airport. On its own. The Tesla driver in the corner because he's got no friends. Right, let's play a game, all right? Okay, so when I was growing up, my dad had a load of cars. I mean, I couldn't even keep up with the amount of cars that he actually had. Ford Capris, Ford Escorts, Ford Cortinas, Honda Civic, Honda Accord. I can go through them. Renault 16, Renault 19, Peugeot, Citroen BX. It got all sorts. But went through a phase of doing stuff. Saab 99 as well. Yeah, had Saab 99 classic. Key used to be in the middle. Now then, what he did though, he went through a fad, as everybody does, used to follow the trend, and it was on his Ford Cortina it was, and you'd go out and he'd have extras put on, and he had a vinyl roof put on it one day. Remember the black vinyl roofs? Used to make it hot in summer. That wouldn't matter now though, would it? We don't really get blue skies, or very often, very little. Anyway, so he had a black vinyl roof. What else back then was a fad that people used to do with cars? I know you used to fit retro alarms because the alarms weren't fitted then, and he had like a thing on a screen where he'd have a little magnet where you'd go A, B, B, A, and you'd have to turn the alarm off like that way. But the alarms used to go, they were rubbish, weren't they? They used to keep going off everywhere and nobody took any notice. They just whinged about it. What other stuff? Beaded seats, fairy dice, name me other stuff years ago that people used to add to their cars. It can be anything, Starsky and Hutch stripes, whatever. Name me fads that people used to do with cars, or maybe that you did with your car, or your parents did with their car. Let me know in that comment section down below. You can have this one, and unless you've already put it in the comment section before I've said it, right? The static strips on the back of your car You used to have one or two of them and you'd put them on the back of your car. And another one for you as well, right? You used to put them on your windscreen wiper, and with them, there'd be them plastic things, so to supposedly push your windscreen wipers harder onto the windscreen. Anything like that. I mean, I actually got where you'd have your little lock that'd pop up like that, and it'd have a little knob on the end of it. Now the knobs are in the driving seats in the Tesla, but you'd get ones that you could change and screw out, so people couldn't get a coat hanger through the window and lift up the little knob on there. So you'd get the straight ones that you'd replace them with. It's all sorts of stuff, just absolute garbage that you'd put in your car. I mean, I used to do it with my Micra. I changed stuff in it. You'd retrofit things. I had a little bin in the back with bean bags either side to hold the bin down. A bin in a car? I mean, why would you have a bin in a car? Now I have to say, a part of me is tempted to go to Milton Keynes coach base or whatever it is, depot, because they've got Ionity chargers there, and I have a Porsche charging card which I just tap and it gives me discounted charging, which is coming to an end. I need to resubscribe apparently, because it's coming up to 3 years that I've had this car now. 3 years of heartache. However, my card stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. So they sent me a new card, and I want to check whether it actually works or not, because it just literally stopped working. It's like they shut my card off or cancelled it for, you know, being a naughty boy or something and saying nasty things and naughty things about electric cars. I don't think they did that. I think I probably had it near my mobile phone and it wiped the card or whatever. So they sent me a new one. Thank you, Porsche, for sending me a new one. If it worked, well, wait till it works. Wait till I find out if it works, and then I'll thank you. Now, I've just pulled in to go for a wee at the services. I'm not going to charge here. I'm looking at some guy there charging up, look. They're struggling by the looks of it. What was them bollards, by the way, back there? What was all that about? Look at these guys here, look. Having a little bit of a problem. Oh, Tesla. I don't want to park next to a Tesla. Oh, dear. Oof. Makes me shudder. Right, milk flow off. I'm just going to go to the little boy's room, and then, do you know what? There's a billboard up there for car charging, Eon car charging. There's some car chargers over there, which is grid serve. So that them two gentlemen over there, that was a slower one. They're better off charging up over there, which is a faster charger. I think I'm going to go to Milton Keynes and just try my card, because it's extremely cheap for me to use Ionity. So to use these here, and even to use the Tesla ones, it's going to cost me more money. Ionity is way cheaper. Anyway, I need to go for a wee, and then let's get back on the road. Right, see over here, look, next to the Costa drive-through, you've got your grid serve chargers, but they're expensive. You need a tub of Vaseline with those. You see, everywhere you go, you're being bombarded with adverts for electric cars, whether it be charging at home or charging away, or whether an electric car, you buy your next electric car. Out with the fiddling with the E's, EV tariffs, it's all about electric cars. It's brainwashing you.
Have a look inside it if you want.
Oh, I was just going to say, do you know what? What a lovely colour that car is. I'm sorry, I'm not, I mean...
Are you live?
No, not live, no. But it's a look. Can I have a look inside on camera? Is that all right? Do you know what? I'm never really complimentary about Teslas, I have to say, but I have a Taycan, but I love the colour of this. Yeah, look at this. There we go. Wow. Do you know what? What colour is that?
I have no idea.
It's a
Let's
beautiful...
call it like a, is it a burgundy red?
It's a burgundy. It's a nice colour. That's brilliant. Do you know what? I always joke about Tesla drivers, but every Tesla driver that I've actually met has been really nice. Lovely gentlemen. And I have to say, the colour of that car was gorgeous. Really nice. Colour makes a car. 0 to 60, by the way, 2.1 seconds. Anyway, I'm going to leave you here a minute while I go for a wee, and then I'll see you guys in a minute. Right, back on the road. I think I'm going to go and try my card out at Ionity and see whether that works. I have to say, credit where credit's due, nice colour car, nice colour car. I think he said he was waiting for the Tesla Plaid or Plaid or whatever, but look at this car over here. Now that is a beauty, isn't it? Oh, another Tesla there. They're everywhere. Look at this one. Right, back in the car. Viva Las Vegas! Come on! Oh, right, okay. Aston Martin. Do you know what? James Bond. It just reminds me of James Bond. Right, how do I get out of here? Exit. Oh, there he is. Just going past in his Tesla. Right, reverse. I am going to say, by the way, I do take the mickey out of Tesla drivers, but every Tesla driver that I've met so far has been really, really nice. That guy, lovely gentleman, very happy to show me the car. I didn't ask to see the car. He's not going to show it you. I'm like, yeah, have a look. And to be fair, it was a nice interior, that one. They're very bland, aren't they, and basic, but it was nice. I don't like how a lot of them are all white interiors and they go all mucky, don't they? That was a nicer interior, and the colour outside was gorgeous. And there was another Tesla. There's 2 or 3 Tesla owners that I've met recently, and they are really, really nice. I'm going to get over to this lane over here. I'm not going to pull into the very inside lane because that goes off and veers off to another motorway. So I'm not middle lane hogging. So yeah, been very nice. But it's just the Taycan is the nicest looking electric car. It's just the fact, I've said before and I'll say it again 1,000,000 times. It's not the way forward, is it? It just isn't. It isn't the way forward. I think personally, I actually like the idea of self-charging hybrids, because I can understand in the city you don't want lots of fumes, etc. So a self-charging hybrid, perfect. In the city it uses its battery, and on a longer journey you use a proper fuel like petrol or whatever. diesel will phase out anyway, I would think, in the long run. But that's what I think. Anyway, let's get to Milton Keynes and let's go and charge up, and then we can get to the hotel, because tomorrow I'm flying to Vegas, Las Vegas. Lots and lots of content coming your way. Viva Las Vegas. I mean, I'm taking a gamble whether people will watch it or not. See what I did there? Tesla girls, testing out things. I can't really play any more of that, but Tesla girls, OMD. Hey, there we go. Think of some more to do with electric cars. Hey, what about, I don't know, electric dreams, Tesla girls? Is there any other ones? Let me know. That's what a classic. Orchestral manoeuvres in the dark, Tesla girls. What were they actually on about, Tesla girls? Because there was no Tesla electric cars back then. Pop that one in the comment section down below. Here you go, look. Middle lane hogger. I'm going to overtake him in a minute, but look at that. Look at that. There we go. That is a problem. Right, let's get back in again. People who hog middle lanes, right, they should be punished. They should be put in a room with Sam Smith wearing nothing but nipple tassels, with him whipping you with pieces of cheese. You know, them cheese squares, just whipping you with them pieces of cheese. That's what should happen. Anybody who's in the middle lane, get over here. You're in a room for 24 hours with Sam Smith, also smothered in Lurpak butter and nipple tassels and a jock strap, and whipping you with slices of cheese. That's your punishment. Maybe this was a bad idea. The traffic's not great. Okay, so I need to probably get in the left of the lane here. Is this guy going to let me go? Yeah, thank you. Brilliant. I'll tell you what, Milton Keynes, by the way, I believe, you'll have to let me know in the comment section, it was built, I believe, for people commuting to London, was it? And it was built on a grid system, like pretty much like New York. In fact, it was the backdrop for Superman 4, was it? Which was terrible. What a terrible movie that was. In fact, I think Virgin Active was the United Nations building or something, but it was Superman 4 with Christopher Reeve, and it was a terrible movie. It was awful. It didn't even look like New York. I mean, it has a grid system and lots of roundabouts. Right, milk float off. It's going to be a little bit of a tight fit, this one, I think, because there's somebody parked next to me. So I'll see you out there. Right, got my new Porsche charging card now. So we're going to see if it works. Right. Verifying, preparing to charge. I think the new card works, so thank you. Oh, the charger detected an internal problem. Try again. Unplug it, plug it in. Okay, try again. Authorization confirmed. Let's not speak too soon this time. Preparing to charge, setting up communication with the car. Charger detected an internal problem. back in the car and try the other one, see whether that one works or not. It looks like it might be the charger. Come on, can't see where I'm going here. Let's put my mirror back up. Right, let's do this again, shall we? Right, milk float off. What a nightmare. Come on. Fingers crossed. Preparing to charge, setting up communication with the car. Come on, please. This is the thing, isn't it? It's like you don't get this, do you? Petrol pump thinking, oh please will the fuel come out. Preparing to charge. We're working this time. 64% charged. So it is now 3:42. So we'll see how long this takes. Now we are at the National Express coachway in Milton Keynes. National Express, love that song. Who sang that song? Don't Google it, that's cheating. Pop it in the comment section down below. Also, David Soul appeared in a National Express commercial. I'm pretty sure he did, singing Silver Lady Take Me Home or something. I'm pretty sure he did. Let me know that as well. I'm going to see whether they got a milkshake or something. You can't use the toilets in here, by the way, without paying. You have to pay to go to the loo. Right, okay, toilets was free, by the way. It was out of order because what they're doing is replacing it with card only, so you can't pay with cash anymore. You have to have card, well, you have to have contactless if you want to have a wee. So there you go. Right, we're about 85% now, so I'm just going to unplug and get to the Tesla chargers down at the hotel. Come on. Right, okay, I'm going to stop it, 91%. So that'll do. Let's pop this back and I'll see you in the car. Oh. Right, okay, I just need to reverse out of the way for this gentleman there because he's gone to, come on. Ah. Do you know what, they put these things in awkward places? Thank you. There we go. Let me reverse out of here so I don't catch my wheels.
Three hours later. Six hours later. One eternity later.
Right, do you know what? I'm going to have to tell you how much it was shortly because I had to get out of there and it was really busy. Can I go here? One of them traffic lights where they've got like little slats over them and you can't see what colour it's on. Is there a reason for that, by the way? They put like little slats on it and you're like, can't see whether it's on green or not. Anyway, let's get back on the road. Let's get to the Tesla chargers. I'm now at 225 miles of range, 91%. And it's another hour and 20 minutes to our destination, 52 miles. But let's get there and then we'll charge it when we get there on the Tesla chargers and see how much that is, and I'll update you on costs there as well. Right, 79% of battery, 189 miles of range, 15 miles to go to get to the Tesla chargers. So we've got 15 miles, 31 minutes left to go. Then we'll charge up there so that we're fully charged when we return from Las Vegas. But I tell you, absolutely, it's ridiculous, isn't it? I mean, I think that the title for this video, I always think how to title them. So I took my electric car to the airport to catch a flight. Never again. Probably just easier getting in a diesel or a petrol and driving down, leave your car, get in your car when you get back and drive back up again. Job done, finished, sorted. Although, saying that, I know that there's some people out there who are going to say, should have got a Tesla.
Estimated time in traffic, 22 minutes.
Oh, 22 minutes in traffic, unbelievable. He gets about 300-mile range, and the new Taycan, Porsche Taycan, gets a lot more range as well. But it's still there, isn't it? Long journeys. This is not particularly a long journey from Mansfield to Heathrow and back. Not a long journey. But what you've also got to take into account as well, in winter you actually lose charge while your car is standing. So there you go. And I did a little test on that before in winter, and you lose a few percent, like you do when you leave any battery. Right, let's just get there now. I'm getting hungry, I'm getting peckish. Oh, in traffic, got overtook there by Build Your Dreams, BYD. Kind of a name is that for a car company? Build Your Dreams, BYD. I've said before, burn your driveway. It's just build your dreams. There's no dreams with an electric car, is there really? Any dreams are dreaming of times gone by and cars gone by. It looks like something I've sicked up, the design of that. Right, so I've got another 19 minutes, 9.1 miles before we get to the Tesla chargers. I've started the pre-cool preheating of my battery so it gets it to a perfect temperature to charge, so that hopefully the chargers will charge it quicker, so I'm not waiting around, because it's now saying I'm going to get there about 5:30 with 76% of range at the moment, so and 190 miles of range, 76% of charge, so that'll be obviously less when we get there. I want to get it pretty much fully charged for when I get back up, when I get back to the airport, when I land back, so I can just get in the car, grab myself a coffee and then shoot up the motorway, because I've got to get to Leeds straight away when I get back. So that's quite a journey. Is it going to do it in one go? It should do. It's about 120 miles to Mansfield. What is it from Heathrow? Pop it in the comment section. Heathrow to Leeds, from the Premier Inn, Heathrow to Leeds. How many miles is that? Right, so I'm not far away now from the Tesla chargers, but for those that's asked where the silver fox is...
Hey, listen, could you stop talking so bloody much and let me get a word in edgeways? I'm on a vlog. I just scared the staff at the restaurant. I'm sorry. I'm on a vlog. I'm live on a vlog. in England right now on the M1 motorway. Sorry, I apologize, ladies. Hey, you just the manager of the restaurant we're enjoying.
You enjoy your drink, and I shall catch you again soon.
No. No. You can't get rid of me that easy. You can't get rid of me that easy. What's this with all these knobheads that give you crap on? I saw you do a vlog about that.
Yeah, since I did.
Aren't they a bunch of losers? Aren't they a bunch of losers? They sit in front of the TVs. They watch an ace man like you and me, and I'm better than you. We all know that. And they have to moan because they have no lives.
I don't mind.
Anyway,
I can make videos about it. Anyway, so only problem is since I made the video.
No, don't be trying to cut me off now. I'm on. Don't.
I've got
all right,
to.
Mate, just kidding.
I've got to go.
Just kidding.
I've got to go charge my. Did you
Shut up and let me finish. You talk too much. I'll let you go. Love you. You're the best vlogger in the world.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
I'll see you later, bro. Listen, if I don't speak to you before, enjoy Vegas. Knock 'em dead.
I will knock 'em dead in Vegas. Thanks, bro. Cheers.
Later.
Later, bro. Bye. There you go, the silver fox. Right, we're almost. Can never get a word in edgeways. I love him to bits. Now we're not far away now. We're 1.4 miles away from the charger, from the Tesla charger. 5 minutes. We're down to 74% and 185 miles. So almost there, almost at the end of the journey, and the start of the next series of me going to Vegas. I'm going to work my backside off and film loads of content while I'm there for you, my friends. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Don't go anywhere yet. We've got to charge the car. Right, okay, so we are at the Renaissance Hotel. Only one barrier working, and I've got to wait for this bus to get in. And then there's cameras here, and you have to pay to park. Ah, the bus driver's just trying to get a ticket. He can't reach down. £5! It's £5 for an hour. Hey, LC19 bus. I think I've got the wrong ticket there. Oh dear, hang on a minute, that's strange. Right, milk flow off. I've got an issue here because it's read the registration plate of the bus and not mine, so I need to go and sort that out. Then I need to tell you exactly what the last charge cost and what this charge costs. So let's get out of here. Right, come on, I'll see you outside. Right, let's get it plugged in first, then I've got to open the Tesla app. Let's lock that in. Now I get the Tesla app. Right, so it's initialising charging and it started to charge. So it's actually quite good because what it does do is, busier times it charges you more, but when it's not busy it charges you less. So it's not bad, that. And it says it's charging in process and now progress. Now I'm going to go and sort this ticket out because I've got the bus's registration plate. Right, okay, issue sorted out with the car. I have to say, by the way, gentleman in there, I think his name was Mark, lovely guy, gotta say. He said, don't worry, it's not ANPR that's on there, we haven't got that technology. And he says, I'll give you a receipt here anyway. He said, but it does do that sometimes. So they billed me £5 there to park, and then it's given me a ticket to actually get out, which is giving me, I've got 45 minutes to get out. I'm not quite charged to 100%. I'm going to give it another 5 minutes and then see what we're actually at, and then just get out of here before I get locked in. Let's have a look what we're up to at the moment now. In fact, while I'm doing that, I can tell you what it was for the Ionity ones earlier on. If I go into my charging service here and I go into the history, it should tell me, come on, I'm on 5G, why is it not, come on, let me know what it is. Here we go, Milton Keynes, £7.16 that cost me, 23.88 kilowatts. Started at 341 and ended at 357, 341, 357. That can't be right. 15 minutes. I guess it was 15 minutes of charging, so that wasn't too bad. So there we go. Now we just need to find out what we're on now. We're on 90% of charge, so I'm going to give it a little bit longer. That's 230 miles and it's charging pretty quickly. So let's have a look how many kilowatts we're getting from it. Let's see. Let's open up the car. 51.5 kilowatts. I'm at 91%. Right, I reckon I'm going to stop this now. Stop charging, £11.80, 95%, that'll do. Hopefully that will now get me back to Leeds on the way back when I land. So, wow, look at that plane taking off. Wouldn't get very far if it was electric, would it? Right, I'll see you back in the car. Right, okay, let's get out of here. Let's just, hopefully this ticket will let me out now, and then we can finish this video off. Got to get to the Premier Inn. Tell you what, it was very nice in there actually. I thought, wish I'd have paid a little bit more and stopped in there. How do I get out of here? Right, that worked. Wow, that's very bright, isn't it? Okay, so I don't know whether you can see me. Good grief, I don't like bad lighting like that. Let me just get around this corner. Mind you, could be worse, you could see me. Oh, that's even worse, you can see what I look like now. Right, thanks for watching. I think really we've come to the conclusion, haven't we, that where am I going here? If you are going to go on holiday and you're going to go in your car, probably the best thing to do is to have a diesel or a petrol car and then just fill it up and don't worry about it. I have to say though, Tesla owners, absolutely ridiculous that was. £5 to use your Tesla chargers. That's daylight robbery. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't forget, join me in the next one where I'll probably be stuffing my face with something at the Premier Inn, and then I'll be getting a plane journey all the way to Vegas with Virgin Atlantic, and it cost me an absolute fortune for the ticket. I'll let you know how much that one was. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.